Okay, so I've welded my first receiver. This one looks pretty good. Got all my spot welds here, 5 on the left side, 4 on the right side. I think they're all in good spots. You know, it's holding good and everything. So I'm just going to take my second one and just copy the first one. So I've already got my rivets in there to hold my trunnion right in the right spot where it's supposed to be. Taped them on there just so the rivets don't fall out. This is just temporary. And I'm ready to clamp on my left side ejector rail. So I do have to open this up because I have it set for the right side. The left side is thicker. So let's get this properly set. Needs to be a little tighter. My vice grips could be a little tighter than that. Don't want it too tight, otherwise it's going to put a big old ding in your receiver. Could actually be a tiny bit tighter. I want it to hold the thing on there. Looks good. Got my letter D drill bit. Letter D. Put this flush up against the trunnion. Make sure it's tight against the top of the receiver. I want to try to put my vice grips in here so it's not going to be in the way. Not too far over. It's got to be in the right spot. Let's try that. Already got my spot welds marked on here. I just use a permanent marker. I want to get it in the middle of that rail. Right about there. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's go for it, right? Go for the glory. Okay, that's that part. Should be on there pretty good. I don't think I need the vice grips anymore. It is quite a ways out on the end of that. That's okay. It'll be a good weld. Oh, that's hot. Okay, let's do the third one. Go out as far as I can. Okay. I don't want it right up against the rail. I want it to go a little down. Let's try that. It's a pretty good divot in there. I guess we know we got good penetration. I'm going to go out just a little farther than where I have this marked. Right there, that looks good. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a little divot there. It's alright. Sure, this is on there pretty good, but I'm just going to tap on it to make sure this damn thing doesn't fall off. The first time I made my first AK-47, I actually drilled holes here, and then I tried to do a spot weld with my wire feed. But the wire feed I have is a 220 volt, and it's just way too big for that. It worked, but it didn't look very good. So that's why I made these custom tangs for this spot welder. This is working out much better. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot I have to adjust my vice grips. On each side. Let's try it like this. Maybe you guys can see better this way. I have to have this tight up against the trunnion, tight up against the top of the receiver, and I've already got my letter D drill bit in there. It's in there nice and tight. Okay, looks good. Get this in just the right spot. This might have been close out to the edge, I could see that. Yep, that's okay though. That's okay. Alright, first two are done. Only got two left. Second one is going much faster than the first. Not that it matters, because this doesn't take very long anyways when you got this nice spot welder. Oop, that's hot. Right, okay. All right. Can get the thing off there. Good deal. I think that turned out pretty good. This thing's going to be hot. Is that magnetic? Must be. Okay, that's it for welding. I'm going to tap on this just to make sure that it's not going to fall off or anything. I know it's not a very good test to see if they're on there good, but maybe I'll try to pry on it a little bit Make sure that it's welded on there good and solid, because I do not want to do this again. I want to get it right on the first try. So now I have to maybe take a look at these holes and make sure that I got a nice hole all the way through so I can get my rivets in there. Trim the ejector so that it fits in the bolt. This trigger guard, or this trigger hole, it's actually set up for a single hook trigger, and depending on if I use a double hook, I might have to open this up right here so that it's the same on this side. Gotta drill out this hole here. That's for the center support rivet, and that goes through to the other side. And drill out this hole, that's for the hammer. Yep, that's the same as this pin here. That's the hammer pinhole. This is the trigger pinhole. And oh, it's not opened up all the way over here, so I got to drill out that too. I think that's it. Might have to file down the rails or something a little bit just to make sure that they're nice and flat, so it doesn't, put any grooves in my bolt or anything like that. Other than that, looks good. Happy with how this turned out.